So the UK apparently has only hours, not weeks, to evacuate from Afghanistan, according to the Defense Secretary. And what also Ben Wallace has said is that, when you're leaving Kabul airport, there are necessities to understand that, the US will withdraw whatever happens on the 31st of August. Now, there's so many complications here. How is the fact that, the people from Afghanistan are coming to UK? And how are they actually going to impact the economy here in the UK? I'm Timothy on the Buzz. You're listening to Relaks Radio. Make sure you watch the whole video to find out the rest of the story. So, at an emergency meeting today, now with the G7 world leaders on Tuesday, Prime Minister Boris Johnson has asked the US President Joe Biden to extend that deadline in order for flights to keep going on. Now, we know there's an urgency of flights that will have to stop by the 31st of August, but there is a spokesman for the Taliban that said that they will not support a deadline extension. Now, this power vacuum has been crazy because, you had the Afghan government leave the country, and the people are left miserable. They want to leave, they want to get assurance, they want to come into safety, but there's thousands of people that are waiting on board flights to Kabul's international airport. That plane that went viral on how many passengers it took more than 800 passengers that were willing to leave the country. And when you're talking about how the Taliban swift takeover in Afghanistan has come into play, I'm just thinking, right now, will it happen? It's happened after only foreign forces have announced their withdrawal from the deal with the US and Taliban. Now, there's 2 decades after the American-led forces that have been removed from the militants of the power in 2001. But what we're talking about is Mr. Wallace, and when we're talking about the evacuation process or the operations, Mr. Wallace has said that the US will counterpart and they will take away all these from the framework. Now, how important is this for the UK? Because when you're talking about the UK, we need to bring our people back into the country as well. Anyone with a UK passport, they are a citizen as well. So what Mr. Wallace is also saying is that they would like to down their hours to weeks, not just hours, and they would have to make sure that they exploit every minute to get people out. His comments come after Armed Forces Minister says that it's not realistic to replace US forces in time. But the US also has been apparently spending $200 million a day in Afghanistan. And $200 million a day is a big hit on the economy. My question is, I want to know what you have to say about this. I want to know if you think the US should have stayed and given the Afghan people a longer time. I mean, in terms of advising them or warning them in how much longer they should have waited, or given them some time to prepare and leave the country. But what I'm thinking is, what a lot of people are talking about is how an 18 or 19-year-old young girl or boy, imagine them just coming into the Afghan forces, being forced into it, and just knowing that the nation is all the we saw that video of this girl, 20 years old. She was talking about how all their hard work might go into waste, but it's just a matter of time to see where it's going to go, because there's a lot of people that are trying to take advantage of this. And with the UK coming into the play, how much can we actually help these people? And is this move actually going to impact the UK, the economy or the job market? Let me know in the comments below. You're listening to Relaks Radio. My name is Tim. Join me tomorrow on The Buzz. Good afternoon.